been a huge part of this year. Like, it's just been so challenging, like being active and playing 4 games and then not, and like not feeling the best, and then like frustrated of like how hard I worked in the off season, and then like all I do is rehab and like continue to do this process, and just like trying to trust that the best I can. And obviously there's really frustrating days.
What happens when the WNBA's biggest star gets hurt and the league acts like nothing's wrong? Caitlin Clark just sat down with Sue Bird for her most revealing conversation yet about her injury battles. For the first time, she spoke openly about the emotional toll of being thrown into Game 30 without proper prep, and how it gave her new empathy for teammates who fought through similar struggles. Clark shared the frustration of watching from the sidelines as league viewership shifted dramatically in her absence. Her candid words highlight not only the personal cost of her injury, but also the uncomfortable truth about just how much the WNBA relies on her star power. Should the league step up to protect players and improve officiating?
There's days where like it's a little bit easier and like you're very, very motivated and like you're close to the finish line of getting back and being back. And then like, it's not like I have a training camp to like build up to like playing my first game again. It's like, no, like you're tossed into Game 30, like go try to play well. Like it's hard, like it really is. And I think it has given me really good perspective on like what a lot of my teammates and people that I've, teams I've been a part of, like certain people have had to go through. Like I've never been through anything like this.
Caitlin Clark's injury troubles came suddenly and without warning, forcing her to face a challenge she'd never encountered in her basketball career. It started with a left quad injury in preseason, the first blow in what would become a season-defining struggle. She sat out 5 games from May 28 to June 10th with a quad strain, only to be sidelined again by a left groin injury that kept her out from June 26 to July 5th, including the Commissioner's Cup final. Then came the right groin injury on July 15th, the breaking point in a stop-and-go season that tested her mental resilience even more than her...
And I think that's probably why it's been so hard, because like I've never really dealt with injury, and that's probably been a challenge in itself, because like when I first like was feeling pain, like I didn't understand it. Like I didn't know. I was like, am I just tight? Like, am I just getting old? Do I need to hit a stretch? Do I need to get like a little rubbed out? Do I need some icy hot? Like what's going on here? So I think it's been a balance of like understanding my body. And I know like, whether it's this year, whether it's next year, and even throughout my career, I'm going to be very thankful for this moment.
The uncertainty ate at her in ways she never saw coming. For someone who never missed a college game, the sudden reality of the pro game's physical toll was jarring. In her interview with Sue Bird, Clark summed it up perfectly. "It's not like I have a training camp. You're tossed into Game 30. No usual ramp-ups. Just trust your body and hope it holds together when you step back on the court." The constant start and stop rhythm of her season became the most...
I think early on with the first couple injuries, I was like, oh, like I need to get back. But I think like my mom texted me like after this last injury, and like they know how hard it's been on me. But my mom was like, you've taken so much time for everybody else. Like you have to take time for yourself now. So just trying to do that the best I can too.
During this difficult stretch, a message from her mother struck a chord. "You've taken so much time for everybody else. You need to take time for yourself now." Those words carried a weight Clark had never felt before. The push to return wasn't just about basketball anymore. It became about understanding the importance of putting her own health above the expectations of...
Viewership and ticket sales are like up across the WNBA, and then and they're also, when you don't play, there's a dip, like a substantial dip. So how do you handle... How does it impact your patience? You know what I mean? Like you're coming back from this injury and you know this, everybody knows this, that when you play that changes.
Yeah.
I guess the better question is, how are you like managing it so it doesn't impact your patience?
The numbers painted an uncomfortable picture of just how much Clark means to the league. The Fever simply performed better with her on the court, going 8-5 when she played, compared to a 9-9 record without her. Her absences also brought noticeable drops in both attendance and TV ratings. On May 17th, The Fever's matchup with the Sky pulled in about 2.5 million viewers, one of the WNBA's season highs, but later ABC broadcasts without Clark and other marquee players averaged closer to 1.5 million. Without their primary scorer and playmaker, the Fever found themselves battling just to stay in the playoff hunt. At times, injuries left them with as few as 9 active players, while league roster rules limited how